Colorado Avalanche are one of the best teams in the NHL, but did you know they only have 3 active players on their team that were drafted by Colorado? And one of them is Gabriel Landeskog, who's been on LTIR for 3 years. Today we are going to find out if we can win a Stanley Cup with only Colorado Avalanche drafted players though, and you would be surprised about the amount of talent the Avs have traded away. Now this team isn't great, but it isn't horrible. As an Avs fan, I get to see a lot of guys that I'm not too happy they were gone, but understood why they were gone. We get the best line in hockey back together. Gabriel Landeskog, Nathan MacKinnon, and MacKinnon Landeskog. Chef's kiss on the top line there. We bring back Newhook, Matt Duchene, and they're going to be with Logan O'Connor, who is actually undrafted, but for all privileges of this video, we are going to be using him. On line 3, we get one of my favorite bottom 6 guys ever, Tyson Jost. He's going to be going with Ryan O'Reilly and Kovalenko, who was a very sad piece I was disappointed we traded this year. And then we've got AJ Greer, Callum Ritchie, and Oscar Olofsson rounding out our 4th line. Young and grit. We'll see how it works. The decors where I get a little worried. We got Bowen Byram and Cale McCarr, great top pairing, led us to a Stanley Cup. Tyson Barrie and Timmins, not great as a second pairing. And then Sam Malinsky, same thing as Logan O'Connor, was undrafted, so we are going to use him for all purposes here. And then Justin Barron, who is another guy that I was disappointed we traded, but we got MacKinnon for it, so I was very happy. And if you thought the defense was scary looking in comparison to what the Avs team is, look at our goalies. The Avs cannot draft goalies worth of crap.
That is one big pile of shit.
We got Justus Anunen, and hopefully he turns into something, but Ilya Nabokov over in the KHL doing pretty well, so hopefully he can turn it into the NHL at some point for the Avs. Now, to really put it in perspective of how this team has changed in terms of overalls in NHL 25, let's take a look here. We've got the old Colorado Rockies is what we're going with this team. Offense is sitting with an 85 overall, defense 81, and goalies are 75. Oh dear God. And this is how the rosters I use have got the Avs set up for this year after the deadline. 88 offense, so the offense isn't that drastically different. 91 defense though is quite big, and 84 goaltending. Yeah, the Noonan and Nabokov really are gonna have to step up for us. After our first year with this newly looking Colorado team, we were able to secure 44 wins on the season, 94 points, getting that first wildcard spot. The team looked very good. 6 OTLs losses. The team looked really good. Only 32 losses in regulation, 6 in OT. 3.41 goals for per game. That led the Central, which is really good in my opinion. Goals against, I don't love it, but it's understandable with our goalies. 3.13 is really not that bad. In comparison to the entire league, we are looking at about 13th place here. Taking home the President's Trophy will be the Lightning. They sim so well. And Dallas was right there actually, so it looks like a tie for it, possibly. I'm not sure how the tiebreaker will go in terms of the President's Trophy, but very cool. Goals for per game though, our team was right up there at 4th, which is, again, like I said, very nice. The goal scoring is there for this team. It's just keeping the puck out of the net, as we are definitely one of the worst teams to do that. 3 of us in a row there looking like we're making the playoffs, just outscoring our opponents. And a big reason we are outscoring our opponents is this man right here, who I desperately still miss after the deadline. Mikko Rantanen, 113 points, 42 goals on the year, 71 apples. He's helping MacKinnon get that chemistry going again together, who had 103 points with 52 goals. I love it. Cale McCarr having a fantastic season with 92 points. These 3 definitely led the way for the squad. Matt Duchene, a little underwhelming with 65 points on the second line, but I will take that from a second line center for sure. But Ryan O'Reilly on the third line with 55. We'll chalk up Landy with only 55 points on the top line due to his knees. It's been 3 years, guys. Give him a break. And Noonan actually had a fantastic season. 33 wins, only 23 losses in regulation, but 914 save percentage and a 281 goals against average. For a 79 overall, we will take that every day of the week. Mikko Rantanen right there, almost leading the league in points, just falling behind Pasta, who had 119. MacKinnon was also in the top 5 there. I definitely miss seeing the both of them together as an Av in the top ranking for points. In terms of goals, Ovi, at his ripe age of 39, somehow pops the 65. Pasta with 54, MacKinnon right behind him with Matthews with 52, and those will be our only 50-plus goal scorers on the season. Goalies, we got nobody near there, and that's expected. Vasilevsky had 45 wins on the year. He played 70 games. Ottinger played 72 with 45 wins. That's craziness. We had 918 save percentage on Vasi, 257 goals against. Wow. Shutouts, Hellebuck leading the way with 9. Freddie Anderson with 7. Harrison with 6 for the Flyers. That is absurd. But let's look at the playoff bracket. We are going to be seeing the LA Kings in this one. Wild and Jets, which is going to be a fun series. Dallas and Seattle. Okay. Vegas and the Canucks. No Oilers. Shocking a little bit. On the east side, we're going to see the Capitals, Islanders, Rangers, Habs, Boston Leafs, which will always fun, and then Tampa and Florida. And well, our first year gets wrapped up rather quick. The LA Kings just decide they don't care about our drafted Avalanche players as they stomp us in 5 games. Yeah, that one stings. I was hoping for a little better showing. Our top 3 did show up, but that is it for who showed up. MacKinnon with 7 points, Rantanen 6, and Makar 6. But then it falls off. 2 points for LOC in 5 games. Justin Barron, who is our 6th defenseman, has 2 points. Landy, Byram, Kovalenko. Just not ideal. We need a bit more from Dutchy and O'Reilly there. 1 point each, both only scoring 1 goal. I need something. I need something from them. And the storybook season for Noonan ends pretty harshly. 898 save percentage in the playoffs with a 3.55 goals against. This is what I expected from him in the regular season, and that hurts. Well, it's time to turn the console off. The Leafs have won the Stanley Cup. That is ridiculous. Let's look at the individual awards for the year, though. We knew Pasta was getting the Art Ross. Hart is also going to go to Pasta. James Norris is going to Kale. Let's go. We love to see it. Lady Bing, Pasta. He just cleans up in our Sims, and it's kind of annoying at this point. Calder is going to Michkov. Conn Smythe, the Willie Nylander. Yeah, that makes sense. Probably the only Leaf that showed up in the playoffs for them. Vezina is going to Shesty and the William M. Jennings as well. Ryan Pollock getting the Bill Masterson award. Good for him. And the Frank J. Selke will go to Kopitar. While the Ted Lindsay and the Ted Lindsay goes to Pasta and the Rocket goes to Ovi. We knew this. Oh my goodness. Stupid. All right, we're going to run this back. We changed up the lines just a tiny bit. We can't break up that top unit, though. That's pure beautifulness. We have added Kovalenko and Ryan O'Reilly to the second line, though, moving Duchesne over to the wing. New Hook's been thrown down to the third line to play with Tyson Yost and LOC. Fourth line has not been changed. For the defense, we have swapped Tyson Barrie and Justin Barron. I'm hoping the playoff success from Barron maybe translates to the regular season. We'll see what happens. Well, our second run through here is quite disappointing. 41 wins and we still don't make the playoffs. The Central was loaded this season. Very tough to get anywhere, unfortunately. 88 points, 41 wins, only 6 OT losses. Maybe if we could have strung some of these regulations into OT, it would have been a bit better for us. Goals for, way down. Only 3.09. Goals against was down, but still not great. That's, ugly season. Dallas again is going to be up there for the President's Trophy. And I'm Central is just all through here. Goals for per game, we are nowhere to be found this time around, which is a big reason, I think, for us not being where we want to be. Goals against, though, we did have much better accolades there. Wow. Let's take a look and see why the goals for were so low, though. And there it is. The top line decides who needs to play hockey, I guess. Very underwhelming seasons for MacKinnon and Rantanen. 78 points for MacKinnon, 77 for Rance. Makar led this team with 89, 23 goals. Yeah, that's not good. Duchesne had a lower year as well. Landeskog still about the same. And yet, maybe we shouldn't have changed the lineup like we did. You know the saying, what's not broke, don't fix it. Goalies still had an okay year for what they are. Like a Noonan, 35 wins, 907 save percentage, 2.98 goals against. Nabokov, I would like to see more wins than losses as the backup, but 908 save percentage and 2.8 goals against average. Not great. It's not horrible though either by any means. With that though, let's just run it back for the third time, see if we can get something working and rolling. For our third attempt at this, we've put it all back. We are not changing a thing on this lineup. Actually, I think we had Kovalenko down here in LOC on the second line, so let's get that changed. Decor, exactly the same. We're running it back from first year. We're making the playoffs. We're getting the job done. Well, the year has ended and it looks pretty similar to last year. Only one more win, but we do sneak in with that final wild card spot. 42 wins. Oh, goals for are way up though, at least on the year. 3.57, right there with Dallas leading the Central. Goals against though, holy crap, we're having about the same amount of goals against as we are as goal for. We got to pick that up. The New York Rangers are taking home the President's Trophy this year. That is a wild sight to see. Tampa Bay was right there with them. Wow. New Jersey, that team never sims well for me. I don't know about you guys, chat, but it never sims well for me. So that's shocking to see them as high as they are. Goals for, we are third in the league. The Leafs almost averaged 4 goals per game. Wildness. Goals against, we are the worst team in the league. Not gonna bode well in the playoffs. I have a bad feeling about this. Nathan MacKinnon and Mikko Rantanen finally show up again. Year 2 was a fluke, I swear to God. 122 points for our Nate Dogg with 53 goals. Rance with 118 with 53 himself. Pretty similar seasons for the most part. Makar, another great year with 93 points and 18 goals. Landy, his first season over 60 points. I told you guys, it was just the knee. Just the knee. 72 points with 25 Genos. I like it. Dachi with a good year on the second line too, 70 points. Then it falls off just a tiny bit. Newhook, O'Reilly, LOC. At least we got more than 20 goal scorers this time out. We got Logan O'Connor, which I don't know if he's ever scored 20 goals. I gotta take a look at that. Oh, first time he's ever scored 20 goals. I love it. Let's go. Goalies, yep. I figured this was gonna be ugly. Noonan at least got 32 wins with 28 losses, so we were so close to being a 500 team. Nabokov 10-10. Oh god, I want to vomit. 893, 3.4 goals against, 897. Oh no, we are gonna get chewed up and spit out in round 1. MacKinnon will get his first ever Art Ross trophy, leading the league with points. Rantanen right there in second place. Austin Matthews with 59 goals on the year, it's taking home third. Connor McDavid scoring his jersey number. JT Miller scored 97 points on the year as well. Mikko Rantanen of the Dallas Stars is going to get the Rocket Richard though, scoring 65 goals. Matthews, Pasta, and then our boys McKinnon, R. Rance, and Kucherov and Ovi. There was 4 guys with 53 goals this season. As for the goalies, just Sturkin will lead the way with Vasilevsky and Oettinger, all with 40 wins. Otter and Vasi with 69 games each played. Nice. Shutouts will go to Carl Vajimlaki. I butchered that, but he's got 6. Stolars, Yari, Binner, lots of ones here with 5. And none of our goalies, that's for damn sure. In our final attempt, though, we are going to see the Dallas Stars in round 1. We get to see a preview of this year, sort of. Coming out of this one, I believe in us. We got this. We got this. Well, in a complete surprise, your Rockies have a stranglehold on the series, up 3-0 to the President's Trophy winners. But can we get it done? 1-1 after the first. McKinnon and Johnson are going to be the ones scoring here. And it stays that way going into the third period. Let's see what happens. We are out shooting them. Big power play opportunity here. And Cale Makar on the power play gets us a 2-1 lead. We've got 10 to go. Timmins with 10, 11, whatever, gets us the 2-goal lead. I think this is all she wrote, and your Colorado Rockies are going to round 2. Let's go. I am still flabbergasted here that we swept the President's Trophies winners, and only one game was really blown out. but still, we take those and we move on to the next task at hand, the Utah Hockey Club. Well, Utah is giving us a little taste of our own medicine from round one. The Rockies are down 3-0 right now. I'm a little worried. After period one, Hayton has made it a 1-0 game. But we fight back. Tyson Yost, Newhook, where are our big boys? It is 3-2 going into the third period. This could be all she wrote. But Callum Ritchie on the fourth line says, we are not done. The Rockies are not done. Matt Duchene on the power play. There it is. One of the big guns, making it a 4-3 game. Come on, close this one when we are peppering them in terms of shots. Do not let this slip from us. We need more hockey. And that is what we are going to get. We are not done yet. Long road ahead, but we are not done yet. All right, well, it's game 6. I'm a little stressed out. Or it's game 5, and we are back in Utah. I'm a little stressed out about this one. We keep it 0-0. Shots are tight, 12-10. Can we see something happen in the second? MacKinnon and Yost making it a 2-0 game. I love it. We are getting outshot in this one, but Tyson Barrie might have put it just out of reach with 3-0. Utah not done though. Kerfoot re-won ex-Avalanche himself. Let's see what happens here. 5 minutes to go. We really turned on the shots in the third period there, and we are going to see a game 6 as McCart puts the empty net in there. Ooh, baby, we got some hockey. Well, in game 6, we've got a 3-2 lead going into the third period. We are being heavily outshot, but that does not matter to Tyson Yost. Known playoff performer, apparently, with his got 2 in the third period to make it a 5-2 game. And we are moving on to a game 7. Is Utah about to reap a reverse sweep? We were down 3-0. We have clawed and fought our way back to make it 3-3 in the series. Can we finish it off though? 2-0 after the first period. Landy and Rantanen showing it 5-2 going into the third period. AJ Greer of all players scoring. Callum Ritchie's going to make it a 6-2 game. I think that is all she wrote for. Oh my goodness, MacKinnon 7-2, 8-2. That is it. Call it. Utah chokes versus the Rockies, and we are going to the conference finals. This team has shown heart. They've shown they can dominate. We've won one series 4-0. We won another being down 3-0. Can we take down one of the biggest pains in the asses to the Colorado Avalanche, the Vegas Golden Knights? Well, we either go down 3-0 or we go up 3-0, as in the conference final we've taken a stranglehold on this one. 3-0 in the series. Is it going to be enough though? Well, after period 1, Newhook on the power play makes it a 1-0 game. It is going to be tight as tight can be. 1-0 into the third. Only 8 shots to differentiate this team. That was mental math there. We are 13 minutes to go. The Avalanche the Rockies, my apologies, looking good. We are going to jump into this one at the 5-minute mark here and see if they can close this game out. Well, in a hard-fought battle here in game 4, the Rockies on home ice look to finish it and ice it off. For some reason, the fourth line is out right now against the top unit, it looks like. Not the top unit, probably their third or second line. But it's going to be a hard-fought one here in the dying minutes. Timmins up to Ritchie. Ritchie's going to lose it to whoever. I don't even know who that was. But Provorov gets up to Brandon Saad. Ex-Avalanche himself, too. Here we go. 2 minutes to go. Ritchie tosses it right up to Carlson. What a pizza. And he goes down the wing. Oh, what is Roy doing? Nicholas Roy just let someone go through the skates. He's in the slot. They got to regroup. Vegas turns up. William Karlsson. He's Noah Hannafin. He walks in. He's got the shot. It's clear. A Noonan. Big save. Brandon Saad, though. Oh, he tries to stuff it in there. No dice though for the Vegas Golden Knights. We've got top line versus top line with 40 seconds to go. Eichel versus MacKinnon are on the draw. Big face off here. I think we need it. Eichel wins it back though. Hanifan to Eichel. It's a tie game. What a rip in the slot. As soon as I seen him get it there, I was a little concerned what Noonan was going to do. And he lets that one go by. Well, MacKinnon wins it back to McCarr. Let's see if they can find one in the dying seconds to possibly take the lead again. Landeskog to MacKinnon. He gets a good shot on Hill there, but no good. I'm completely blown away right now. We had a 1-0 lead all game. Landeskog lays out Pietrangelo. He's fighting. He gets it. MacKinnon scores! Nathan MacKinnon! He gets a squeaker to go by Aiden Hill. The Rockies' resiliency shows in this one. Even up 3-0 in the series, they don't want to see another game versus Vegas, though. Bang! Oh, that's got a sting for Golden Knights fans everywhere. 7 seconds left in this one. Vegas gets one chance left. It's in the cluster. Hurdle. Big save at Noonan, and we are going to the Stanley Cup final. The Colorado Rockies, all drafted Avalanche players on this one, have made it to the dance. Can they get it done from here, though? Well, we are going to get the Ottawa Senators in the Stanley Cup final. They also swept in their Eastern Conference final. This is going to be a battle, and I am excited for this one. Let's take a look at the way our players have been performing up to this 15 games. Nathan MacKinnon has 24 points, 10 goals. Only one on the team with double digits. I love it. Mikko Rantanen and McCarr right there with 15 and 16 points. Landy with 13. Duchesne, O'Reilly, and Newhook and Kovalenko all with 10 points. I love it. And the big surprise of the playoffs, Justus Noonan, 12 wins, 3 losses so far going into the finals. 933 save percentage with a 214 goals against average. We need him to keep this up if we're going to get this done. Well, we said it in the last round. We either go up 3 or we go down 3. We have lost 3 straight in overtime to the Ottawa Senators, and we are on the ropes. I would really love to see us reverse sweep again. I don't know if I have faith in that. 3-1 after the first period. The Sens are firing on all cylinders. We might have jinxed the Noonan by looking at his stats. Period 2 is 3-1. Oh, we need more hockey. We are getting outshot. Highmore is going to score his 4th to May 5th for Giroux. And you can see it running out of me. The energy. 6-1. Yep. 7-1. Nabokov finally comes in after the 6th goal. And that is all she wrote. The boys do not come up clutch. They fizzle out when we need them. 8-1 final for the Ottawa Senators to hoist the Stanley Cup. This one stings. It really does. We were right there. Oh, I can't believe we lost 3 straight in overtime and then got shit on by the Ottawa Senators. I think it's more likely we need to turn the Xbox off now than when the Leafs won the Cup first season. Jesus Christ. Individual awards, though, Art Ross will go to MacKinnon. Hart as well. That will be his 2nd of his career. The Norris, the ageless wonder, apparently, of Erik Karlsson is going to take it home. Lady Bing will go to William Nylander. Calder to Lane Hudson. Conn Smythe will be Claude Giroux. Of course, he had a big impact, I think, on that series. I didn't look at the first 3 games, but that 4th game, pretty sure he had a bunch of points, so that's understandable. That's another Markstrom. William and Jennings will go to Allmark. Bill Masterson's going to go to Lacombe. Selke to Barkov, expected. Lindsay is MacKinnon, and the Rocket Richard will be Mikko Rantanen. If you guys have made it all the way to the end here, please hit that subscribe button. It really counts for everything. Hit the like button to help the video beat the algorithm. Comment down below who you guys think is going to win the Stanley Cup, as the playoffs are right around the corner. for this one, though, that's it. See you in the next one.